Top 5 worst foods of 2023. The year is almost over. The balls are about to drop. And before the new year starts, where we'll be spreading positivity, cheer, it's going to be all great. And that's why the next video after this is going to be the top 5 best restaurants of 2023 that I had, the top 5 best. But for now, before the year ends, let's throw some shade at the places that ruined me and made me cry, because these places should be called out, okay? Number 5, Cracker Barrel. The biscuits were hard as a rock, and my chicken was burnt to oblivion, okay? And I've been to Cracker Barrel multiple times before. A lot of times they did me justice, but this time in particular was a terrible experience, and that's why it's only number 5. It's not, higher on the list. Number 4, Erewhon in Los Angeles. Erewhon, I've reviewed it twice. Wayne was in my backseat for some reason. You guys should check those videos out. But in any case, reviewed it twice. It was all right. It was all right. Stupid expensive, but all right. Well, recently I reviewed it with my mom because I wanted to show my mom how great Erewhon was. It was not. That was the time. That was totally terrible. I spent about $100 for both of us. Granted, it was literally just a lunch. One meal for me, one meal for her, one smoothie for me, one smoothie for her. $100, and everything except for the sweet potato and the smoothie was trash. So basically, out of the 5 items, 3 items for each of us was so terrible. Straight up. And the reason why I'm hating so much is because if you're going to spend $100 on a lunch, I expect it to be good. Number 3, Smoking This and That Barbecue in Florence, Kentucky. I spent about $32 there. Not as much as Erewhon, but yeah, $32. All I got, basically, was coleslaw. That was basically it, guys. Look at this plate. It was all coleslaw, literally. And every pulled pork, whatever meat on there, was dry, super dry, excruciatingly dry, terrible. Literally, the $32 for coleslaw, totally not worth it. And no, I never ordered coleslaw, okay? That came with it. Number 2, Papa John's Papa Bowls, okay? Papa John's is a pretty good establishment, in my opinion. I think it's solid. I think it's better than a ton of pizza joints. But no on their Papa Bowls. You guys need to watch that video, okay? Literally all 3 of them, they weren't that expensive. I don't really recall how expensive they were. Maybe like $7 a piece. But they were the worst cesspools of all time. It looked like I was eating raw sewage. It was disgusting. And it tasted like it too, even though I never had it. So no proof. Anyway, no. Totally disgusting. I puked it up after the video. And finally, number 1, Crystal. Okay, Crystal is not a bad place. It's like White Castle. It's got sliders, and it's all right. However, this experience was stupid. It was so dumb, okay? Basically, I got in the drive-thru. I was going to get a loaded fry for a video. People want me to try their new loaded fries. I went there. Well, in any case, I went through the drive-thru. I waited 45 minutes for these fries, which sucked, but whatever. I get to the window. I hand the guy my card, and he charges me like $9. I'm like, $9? When I get my receipt, it was supposed to be like $4. He accidentally charged me for someone else's order. And so the guy at the window was like, would you like a refund? I was like, yeah. And so he's like, he whispers to me, he's like, listen, man, I want to give you these fries for free because you waited so long. I was like, well, heck yes. I get my hopes up. I'm like, yeah, free fries. That finally makes up for me waiting 45 minutes for him. So in any case, he starts, getting me my money. Well, the manager woman walks by and he's like, you can't get free food. We can't refund you for that. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, really? I'm like, at one point, at one hand, it's like $4. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, straight up. But on the other hand, it's like, you can't just give a free fry. I mean, what? It's not that big of a deal at the same time. But whatever. If that's what they decide, that's what they decide. So the guy gives me like $5.60 back in change, and it was raining. He drops all 60 cents into a wet puddle on the ground. I'm like, really? Anyway, so yeah, there we go. And then I get the fries, and they were completely trash anyway, basically. Like, they were like a 4 out of 10 at best. Like, not even. Like, so all of that was like, well, this is lame. So yeah, Crystal, very disappointing, honestly. You know on Luke Foods, I keep it real with you guys. I keep it straight up. So there you go. If you guys want to check out any of those videos, go search them up. And thank you so much for watching. Like I said, look out for tomorrow, the new year. Let's spread positivity for once. And I'm going to do the top 5 best restaurants I've had of 2023. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get this year, 2024. Yay!